What's up, my friends? It's Shaina Marie again. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. So today we're going to be doing a HIIT yoga flow. So this is a combination of high intensity interval training and a regular Vinyasa yoga class. So we're merging the two, and it's going to be a little bit of each throughout the whole time. You don't need anything for this flow other than yourself and your mat, but we will be using a block and or a pillow at the beginning of class. So if you could grab any pillow if you don't have access to blocks, or just grab your yoga blocks for that part. Other than that, there's only one exercise throughout this time that is like actually hopping. If you're not someone that can hop off your feet, it is mountain climbers. So all you're going to do is do this instead of the regular hopping off the feet, okay? Other than that, I'm going to stop talking. Do your best. Try to keep going with it. This is going to be sweaty. This is going to be fun. This is going to be all the things, and I hope you love it. So get your music started, and let's begin right away. All right, so we are going to start today lying down on our backs. Take your pillow, if you are using that, just fold it in half and then squeeze it right up here and lay over it, okay? If you have that block, I want you to lay down onto your back. Bring your feet hip distance and just lift your hips up. You can place the block either on the first or second height and just slide it underneath your pelvis here. So not on your tailbone, not on the curvature of your spine, but right in between, okay? Let your shoulders melt down into your mat. Start to just drift into this space, collecting your thoughts, maybe slowing down the breath. If you haven't yet, close your eyes. Soften your facial features. Just keep drifting into this present moment. So whatever thoughts, whatever distractions may be going on in or around your life, maybe let them be light for this practice here, or maybe just completely let them go. Giving yourself space, giving yourself time to recollect and pick whatever up you need when we leave here. Take a deep breath in, fill up the lungs, expand your breath. Now exhale, slowly release. Let it out. If you would like to go a little further with this posture, maybe you take the feet together and let the knees fall out wide. Or maybe even just stretch your feet out straight in front of you. Whatever feels good. Maybe you stay where you were, right? Take another deep breath in. Sigh it out, exhale. Let yourself get a little bit softer, drifting into your mat. Maybe we don't have any thought process at all, right? Maybe you just let yourself think of nothing. Maybe you just allow yourself to be without worrying, without thinking, without expecting or wanting to know what comes next. Just finding a safe place here to exist, to be comfortable with yourself and to not think so much. Let's take a few more breaths here, settling into this space. We're going to be moving a lot today. So give yourself this time to collect and set your internal dialogue to what you want to feel throughout this practice today, right? So starting with those positive thoughts, or maybe no thoughts. Maybe that's what you need today, is nothing. You just need to be. Take a couple more breaths. And slowly find your way back through center, feet planting on the earth. Taking it easy, slowly lifting your hips up again, removing block or pillow, and then just setting the hips down. Sway your knees from side to side. Take a moment here. And slowly, we're going to come back through center. Bring your hands behind your head and let your elbows come out wide. We're going to kick our feet forward, hovering feet and hovering shoulders. Take a breath in. On your exhale, draw opposite knee to elbow. And inhale, extend again. Exhale, opposite knee to elbow. All right, we're going to keep doing those. Maybe finding them a little bit faster. Just switching from side to side. Warming up our core today. This is HIIT yoga after all. So just giving ourselves this first space to warm up a little bit, warm up our core, warm up our spine. We got a few more seconds here, so just keep breathing. Don't worry about the time. I got it. Keep taking your breaths. And let's do a few more. And slowly bring it back through center, extend out. Exhaling, release. Draw your knees in. Grab the insides of your feet. And then draw your knees wide and along your sides, okay? So pulling those feet down. If you can't reach the feet, just grab behind your knees, okay? Take your hips wide. Maybe rock from side to side for a moment, drawing that tailbone towards the floor. And slowly release. Cross your ankles. Start to rock yourself back and forth, powering yourself up. Coming all the way to a tabletop pose position. Take a deep breath in table. Side out, exhale. Let's do a few cat-cows here. Inhaling, lift your chest. Let your belly fall towards the earth and clench your shoulders back. Exhaling, press the ground away, round your spine, and puff your shoulder blades up like there's a giant balloon in them. Inhale, lift your gaze, let the belly dip. Find breath with movement here. Exhaling, round. Tuck your chin and press the ground away, really lengthening those arms. Again, inhale, deep breath, let it fall. Exhale, round. Tuck the chin and press the ground away. Let's take a few more of those on our own. If you need to add any creative movement or stretch anything out here, go for it. We're going to take these first few seconds for you to just feel and breathe and make this practice your own, right? I can give you cues all day, but really when it comes to it, this practice is for you. And if something doesn't feel good or you need something more, take it. One more breath here. And exhale, curl it up. Come back through to a neutral table. Take your hands a big step forward, curl your toes under, and then send your hips up and back to a downward facing dog position. Press your palms firmly into the earth, driving into the balls of your feet, and then lengthening both sides of your arms. Tuck your belly in, lift the hips even further up, and take a deep inhale. Exhale it out. We're going to ripple ourselves forward to a plank position. Right off the bat, I want you to feel this plank, okay? We're going to do a lot of planks today. So grip the ground like you are palming a basketball. Fingertips are spread nice and wide. Press the ground away and then slightly turn your inner elbows forward, okay? Puff your shoulder blades up, and then I want you to draw your tailbone back. So this is a nice, strong, high plank. Take a breath. Let it out. And then keeping your pelvis facing the earth, pick your left hand up, tap your opposite shoulder with it. Set it down, pick your right hand up, tap opposite shoulder, and then exhale back, downward facing dog. Okay, we're going to do that. Keep repeating those for 30 full seconds. So take a breath in, rock forward to plank, tap opposite shoulders with each hand, and then back down dog, all right? See how it's a kind of a quick movement? Remember, we're just warming up here, so if you're like, this isn't hard enough, don't you worry. It all adds up, right? All right, let's keep taking breaths, tapping opposite shoulders. We're going to be here for a few moments, so just keep breathing. Down dog to plank. And with these, we're not only massaging ourselves out, but we're finding breath, right? Exhale, down dog, inhale, plank. Beautiful. Let's do 2 more. Heating up the body. Exhale back, and one last time. Inhale forward, tap, tap. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Sigh it out, exhale. Inhale, rise to your tippy toes, gaze forward. Exhaling, step or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, find length in the spine. Exhale, fold in, release, let it go. Breathe in, fingertips to sky, stretch tall. Exhaling, grab your left forearm with your right hand. Stretch up and side bend to your right, so pulling on that left arm. Inhale through center, stretch tall, grab your right forearm. Exhale, side bend to the left, beautiful job. Inhale through center, grow tall, look up. Exhaling, fold forward, release. Breathe in, lift your chest halfway, lengthen the heart forward. Exhaling, plant your palms. Step back to plank pose. Take a strong breath in plank. Come forward to your tippy toes and lower slowly all the way to your belly. When you reach your belly, flip your feet over and then inhale your arms out in front of you. Let's lift the chest using our upper back muscles to keep our chest lifted. Palms are facing the floor. And on your exhale, start to clench your fists, pulling your elbows down and along the sides. Beautiful job. Inhale, extend. Exhale, let's pull it down. All right, let's get these going. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Beautiful. Deep breaths. This is still yoga, so find that breath. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull. Find that space, that calm within you. You can finish these so strong as long as you don't give yourself that mindset, the excuses. Don't overthink it. Just do. Your body is so strong. And exhale it back. Release the palms to the earth. You can press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Deep inhale, stretch your left leg back long. Exhaling, bend the knee, open the hip, gaze under that left arm. Inhale through center, turn the thigh bone down. Exhaling, step forward. Lower your back knee, breathe in, fingertips to sky, low lunge. Take a strong breath here. Exhaling, bring right palm down. Inhale, left fingertips to sky, a little twist. Deep breath. Exhale, turn it down, step back, plank pose. Draw the chest forward and lower all the way to the earth. Flip the feet, inhale, fingertips reach forward. Exhale, pull it back. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull. Use that breath, inhale. Exhale, pull. Nice job. Beautiful, find it. Almost there. You're doing great. Keep breathing. Couple more seconds. You got this. Lift that heart. And exhale, release. Curl toes under. Press yourself up and back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Stretch your right leg back long. Exhaling, bend the knee, open the hip, gaze under that right arm. Inhale through center, turn your thigh bone down. Exhaling, step forward. Lower your back knee, breathe in, fingertips to sky, low lunge. Take a strong inhale, pull the ribs in, lift your heart. Exhaling, left hand down, breathe in, right fingertips to sky. Deep breath here. Exhale, turn it down. Nice job. Step back, plank pose. Come forward to your toes and lower slowly to the earth. Last time with these, inhale, chest up, fingertips forward, take a breath. Exhale, pull it down. Inhale, stretch forward. Exhale, pull it down. Nice job. You're doing great. Try not to crank your neck up too much, right? Use your upper back to lift you up. We're almost there. Press your belly down. Deep breaths. I know, I'm already getting sweaty. You're almost there. Few more breaths. And inhale, last one. Exhale, pull down. Drop your hands, curl toes under, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, down dog. Sigh it out, exhale. Inhale, rise to your tippy toes, gaze forward. Exhaling, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, find length in the spine. Exhale, fold it in, release, let it go. Breathe in, fingertips reach for the sky. Exhaling, draw hands to heart, grounding at your center. Deep inhale, fingertips reach, look up, stretch tall. Exhaling, fold forward, release, let it go. Breathe in, lift halfway, lengthen the heart. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Take a strong breath in plank. So what you're going to do here is keep that nice high plank and then tap your right foot over, extending the legs straight out, okay? So right underneath you, it's crossing under your body. Step back to plank and then cross over again, straight leg. So we're going to keep switching with those for 30 seconds. Let's breathe in, plank pose, and switch. Tap across. Nice job. So we're just switching legs. This is going to hit our core. Beautiful job. Deep breaths. We're almost there. Keep breathing. Beautiful job. You got this. Your body is so much stronger than your mind gives it credit for. Take one more breath. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a deep inhale. Sigh it out, exhale. Breathe in, press your palms into the earth. Rise to your tippy toes, gaze forward. Exhaling, step or float to the top of the mat. Woo! Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen the heart forward. Exhale, fold, release, let it go. Breathe in, fingertips to sky, stretch tall. Exhaling, draw hands through heart, grounding at your center again. Deep inhale, fingertips reach, root down, look up. Exhaling, fold forward, release, drop the tension, let the head hang. Inhale, lift halfway, long spine. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back, plank pose. Take a strong breath in plank, and let's cross over, tap. Tap, beginning right away. You know right where we're headed. Keep breathing, tapping across. You got this. Strong breaths, straight legs. Whew. Are you still with me? This is what our bodies need. When you finish strong, your day is only going to be that much better. Right? So you're releasing all of those amazing serotonin chemicals, everything that you need today. All right. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Let it out. Inhale, rise to your tippy toes. Gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Find length in the spine. Exhale, fold it in, release. Let go. Breathe in, fingertips to sky. Exhaling, draw hands through heart, grounding at your center. Deep inhale, fingertips reach. Take your feet hip distance apart, and then bend your knees, sit back. So what I want you to feel is your weight in your heels. Pull your belly in, and then draw your tailbone down, okay? So this is a proper squat, sitting back, butt back. All right, keep your chest lifted, keep your belly in. We're going to take a strong breath here, and then all we're going to do is stay low. Step one foot out, step it in. Step out, step in. We got that for 30 seconds, so let's begin. Out, in. Keep breathing. Use that breath. Stay low. Maybe you can even get lower. You got this. All right. Nice job. Get even lower. Look forward. You don't need to look at your feet. They're just stepping out. Just feel it. Go with it. All right. Keep breathing. You got it. Let's get a little bit lower for a couple more seconds. And inhale through center, pausing in that squat. Exhale, straighten your legs, fold forward, let it go. Breathe in, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, step back, plank pose. So you may want to lower to your knees here. I'll demonstrate that way first. We're going to come forward to a plank, lower the knees if you need to, and then lower halfway down, squeezing those elbows into your sides. We're going to count 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull your chest forward and through to upward facing dog. Press those palms down. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Sigh it out. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step wide on your mat. Pivot your back heel flat. Breathe in. Virabhadrasana 1. Fingertips reach. Take a strong breath here. Exhaling, plant your palms. Step back, plank pose. Come forward to your tippy toes and lower halfway. We're going to count 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull chest forward and through, up dog. You're doing great. Exhale, use your core, downward facing dog. Breathe in, stretch the right foot back. Exhale, step wide on your mat. Pivot your back heel flat. Breathe in, Virabhadrasana 1, fingertips reach. Take a breath, pull the ribs in. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back, plank pose. Come forward to your toes. Lower halfway. We're going to count 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull forward and through, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Let it out. Let's take one more breath in. Let it out. Notice, feel how your body is now that it's warmed up, now that it's moved. Take a moment to recollect. Drawing back into this moment. And then just maybe putting a smile on. Being happy that you're treating your body with care today. Inhale, rise to your tippy toes, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway, find length. Exhale, fold in, release, let it go. Breathe in, fingertips to sky. Exhaling, draw hands through heart, grounding at your center. Let's take feet hip distance. Breathe in, fingertips reach. Bend your knees, sit back, Utkatasana. Take a breath here. You can bring palms together, draw them to your heart or maybe on your hips. Let's take a breath. And then we're going to squat deep, kick one foot out. Draw it in, out, in. You got this. We are breathing. Stepping out, stepping in. Get lower. See if you can pull that belly in more. Sit back so you're working those glutes. Nice job. Are you still with me? I hope so. Let's keep breathing. Get lower. All right, we got a few more seconds left. You got this. And one more second. Pull it back. Squat deep. Take a breath. Exhale, straighten your legs, fold forward. Breathe in, lift halfway, find length. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Come forward to your toes. You're going to squeeze the elbows in, lower halfway for 5, 4, draw the shoulders back, 2, and 1. Pull your chest forward and through, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do one breath. Left leg lifts. Exhale, step wide. Pivot your back heel flat. Breathe in, arms forward and up. Virabhadrasana 1. Exhaling, plant the hands. Step back, plank pose. Come forward to your toes. Squeeze lower halfway for 5, 4. Squeeze that core. 3, 2, and 1. Pull forward and through, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in, right leg lifts. Exhale, step wide on your mat. Pivot your back heel flat. Breathe in, arms sweep to the sky. Take a breath, warrior 1. Exhaling, plant your palms. Step back. Come forward to your toes. Lower halfway. Woo. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Ooh, we forgot our 5 seconds. You're lucky. Take a breath in. Sigh it out. Another breath in. Sigh it out. Inhale, rise to your toes. Gaze forward. Exhaling, step or hop. to the top of your mat. Folding forward, let the head hang. Breathe in, lift halfway, find length. Exhale, fold, release, let it go. Inhale, fingertips to sky. Exhaling, draw hands through heart, grounding at your center. Deep inhale, fingertips reach. Exhaling, clasp hands behind your back. Draw your knuckles down, heart opens towards the ceiling. Take a breath. And exhale, fold forward, bending the knees. Keep that bind and then stretch your knuckles for the front of the room. Drop your neck, let the head hang. Take a moment. And exhale, release. Let the head hang. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold it in. Bend your knees, sit back, Utkatasana. So I want you to draw your hands to your heart. So this time what we're going to do is we're going to start from this nice squat. We're going to step 1 foot back, bringing that same hand on that same side down, and then inhale the other arm up. So it's like a lunge twist. We're going to step forward and then repeat second side. Okay, we got 30 seconds of those. So let's breathe in and exhale it out. And let's begin. Let's step 1 foot back, bring the same palm down, twist. Step forward, step back. Okay, so you should be able to find a little rhythm here. Beautiful job. You are crushing it. Stepping back and twisting. Working the legs. All the things. Nice job. Few more seconds. Keep breathing. And 3, 2, and 1. Step forward to a nice squat. Exhale, straighten your legs, fold forward, let it go. Breathe in, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, plank pose. Come forward to your toes. Again, you can lower your knees if you need to. I'll demonstrate that first. We're going to come halfway down and then push back up. You got 4 more. Exhale down. Push it up. Nice job. Last 2, and last 1. And slowly lower back down. Pull your chest forward and through, upward facing dog. Nice job. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe it in. Let it out. Exhale. Inhale, forward to a plank position. All right, we're going to press the ground away. Draw 1 knee in, and then you're going to switch, okay? So you're hopping off the feet. If you can't hop, again, you're just driving the knees in. So let's take a breath, 1 knee in, and let's switch. Keep switching nice and fast. You got 30 seconds, mountain climbers. Beautiful job. Keep breathing, keep pressing that ground down. I'm feeling better already. Breaking that sweat. Keep going. Don't finish. You got this. You can push through. You're doing so much good for your body. Last 5 seconds. And 3, 2, and 1. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Let's take a breath in. Sigh it out. Inhale, stretch your left leg back. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip, draw heel to butt. Inhale through center. Turn that thigh bone down. Exhaling, step wide on your mat. Pivot your back heel flat. Breathe in. Virabhadrasana 1. Fingertips reach. Face that pelvis forward. If you need to, take your feet wider and then lunge into that left knee. Exhaling, cross right elbow over left. You can grab opposite shoulders or wind the arms around for eagle arms. Stretch your elbows forward, press them together, pull the shoulders apart, take a breath, find a little peace. Exhaling, straighten your front leg, draw that hip back and fold halfway forward. Keep energetically drawing the hip back. Take a breath, look forward. Exhaling, soften the knee. Squeeze your inner thighs to gracefully drag your back foot forward and up, warrior 3. Take a strong breath in and exhale, release, fold forward. Drive that right leg to sky. And exhaling, step back, plank pose. Take a strong breath in plank. You can do these on your knees too. We're going to lower to our forearms, forearm plank. And then we're going to press ourselves back up to plank. So we're going to keep doing those, dropping down and coming back up for 30 seconds. Let's begin. Drop down and up. Try not to sway your hips too much. So maybe taking the feet wide. All right. These are called commandos. Super amazing for arm strength, for core strength. If you feel your hips swaying, try to tighten up that core. Bring your feet wider. Keep your hands under the shoulders. You got 5 more seconds, okay? Keep going. You're doing great. And take a breath in plank. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Let it out. Inhale, rise to your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Breathe in, lift halfway. Lengthen. Exhale, fold, release. Inhale, fingertips to sky. Exhaling, clasp hands behind back. Drag your knuckles down, open your heart. Take a moment. Feet hip width. Bend your knees. Fold over the hip creases. Drop the neck. Let go. Driving knuckles forward. Take a breath. And exhale, release. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhaling, bend your knees, sit back. Utkatasana or wide Utkatasana. You can bring hands to heart for a moment. And then we're going to begin. We're going to step 1 foot back and twist. Step forward. Try to go faster this time, okay? But in a controlled way. If going faster means you are out of control, slow it down again. Keep breathing. You're doing an awesome job. And this will be over before you know it. Before you even can blink. Keep breathing. Find breath. And then 1 more. Step forward. Squat. Look forward. Exhaling. Soften. Fold forward. Let it go. Inhale. Lift halfway. Exhale. Plant your palms. Step back. Plank pose. Come forward to your toes. Lower halfway. We got 5, 4. Oh, we're going to go 5 push-ups down and up. My apologies. Down and up. You got 2 more. And exhale. Lower down. Pull forward and through up dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Let's take a breath in. Let it out. And rock yourself forward to a plank position. We're going to pull 1 knee forward. Take a breath in. And we got our mountain climbers. Let's switch and switch. 30 seconds of mountain climbers. Pressing the ground away. You got this. Keep hopping off those feet or stepping off the feet. Whatever you're doing today, try to push through. I know it's hard. I know it's getting harder each time. That's okay. We're here to work. And 5, 4, push. 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. And now. Inhale, right leg stretches back. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Draw heel to butt. Inhale through center, turn thigh bone down. Exhale, step wide. Pivot the back heel flat. Breathe in, Virabhadrasana 1. Fingertips to sky. Draw your belly in. Soften shoulders down. Take a moment. We're still in a yoga class, so find the breath again. And crossing left elbow over right. Wind the arms around, eagle arms. Draw elbows together and reach them forward. Keep pulling shoulders apart. Exhaling, straighten your front leg. Draw the right hip back. Fold halfway forward. Take a strong breath here. Heart forward. Exhaling, soften your front knee. Squeeze up your inner thighs to drag that back foot forward and up. Warrior 3. Stretch the toes back. Take a breath. Exhaling, release. Heel to sky. Standing splits. Reach it up. Exhale, step back, plank pose. We got our commandos again. Take a breath and lower down, forearm plank. And back up. All right, we got 30 seconds. Woo. Try to find peace, that calm within your mind where it doesn't get annoyed, where it doesn't tell you to stop, or that it's too much, it's too hard, right? We're capable of more than we give ourselves credit for. When you go about your day today, you're going to think, so happy I did that. I'm so happy I pushed myself. I moved. I breathed. All right, a couple more seconds. And inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. If you want to take that vinyasa with 5 push-ups, be my guest. Otherwise, I'm giving you a freebie. Take a breath in. Sigh it out. All right. Inhale, rise to your toes, look forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhaling, lift halfway. Exhale, fold in, release, let it go. Breathe in, fingertips to sky. Exhale, pull hands through heart, grounding at your center. Let's take a strong breath in, reach tall. Grab opposite elbow, stretch yourself up, and then side bend to your right, drawing on that left elbow. Oof. Inhale through center, stretch it up, maybe flip the grip. Exhaling, side bend left. Inhale through center, stretch tall. Exhaling, fold forward, release. Breathe in, lift halfway, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold it in. Bend your knees, sit back. Utkatasana, fingertips reach. So we're in that wide squat again. Take a breath here. You can draw hands to heart. What we're going to do is we're going to squat deep, come up, and then kick one heel out. When you kick the heel, I want you to really kick it and feel your glute squeeze. And then come back to a squat, okay? We got 30 seconds of those, so let's breathe in. And then come on up, kick it out. Nice job. So we're just squatting and kicking. Whew. Beautiful. Kick it out. Find some rhythm. Look forward. Keep your heart up. Smile. Breathe. Enjoy. Working out the glutes. Squat down and kick. Nice job. We're almost there. Strong breaths. You got it. Couple more seconds. Kick it out. Let's do one more. And kick. Exhaling, squat down. Breathe in. And straighten the legs. Fold forward. Let it go. Whew. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhaling, plant your palms. Step back, plank pose. Come forward to your toes. Lower halfway. We're going to do 5 push-ups. Let's push up and lower halfway. That's 1, 2, 3, almost there, 4, and 5. Lower halfway. Pull the heart forward and through, upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Breathe it in. Let it out. Inhale forward to a plank position. Let's take a strong breath here. This time we're going to pick one foot up and draw the opposite knee to the opposite elbow. And then we're going to switch. Okay, so same thing, but this time we're just doing crossover mountain climbers. So you can step again. All right, let's take a breath in and begin. Switch nice and fast. So knees are crossing underneath your body. Keep breathing. Press those palms down. Whew. We're almost finished. Don't you worry. After this, we got one last flow. You're doing great. Almost there. And we're going to go for 5, 4, push, 3, 2, and 1. Sink back. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. Let it out. Inhale, stretch your left leg back. Exhaling, bend the knee, open the hip. You can either stay here or maybe you take that foot all the way down and around. Tapping it behind you. Lift your hips, open heart up to ceiling for wild thing. Try to draw your hips up. Find a moment. And exhaling, turn it down. Inhale, stretch left leg back long. Breathe in. And exhale, step forward. Dig into both feet. Breathe in, high lunge, fingertips reach. Take a strong breath here. And exhale, bring fingertips towards the earth. straighten your front leg and energetically pull that left hip back. So you can stay here, or maybe you pick your front toes up, reach them towards your face, giving you a nice hamstring stretch. You're welcome. Take a breath. Sigh it out, fold over. And slowly bend the knee. Inhale back up, high lunge, take a breath. Exhaling, clasp hands behind the back. Draw your knuckles down, heart opens towards the ceiling, press into that back foot, straighten the leg up. Exhale, fold halfway. Dig into your front foot, use your core and your inner thighs to drag your back foot forward and up. Warrior 3. Take a strong breath in. Maybe keep that bind if you can. Exhaling, fingertips to earth, standing splits, heel to sky. Step back, plank pose. Take a strong breath in plank. Lower to your forearms, forearm plank. Breathe here, and all we're going to do is rock our body weight forward, forward, forward as far as you can, and then take it back. Again, forward, all the way, and back. Squeezing that core. You're pressing your shoulders up just like we do in our big planks. Forward and back. These are called body saws. They're amazing for your core, for your arms, for all the things. You can drop to your knees if you need to. It's okay. You got about 15 seconds left. Let's keep breathing. Almost there today. And slowly come back through center, forearm plank. Walk yourself up to a plank pose. You got optional push-ups or downward facing dog. Breathe in. Let it out. Inhale, rise to your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of your mat. Woo! Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, fold, release. Breathe in, fingertips to sky. Exhale, draw hands through heart, grounding at your center. Let's sink down into a squat. Breathe here, squeeze those inner thighs, and sink deep. We got 30 seconds. Let's kick out. Squat down, kick out. Nice job. Kick those heels out, making sure your chest stays up and you are feeling your glutes squeeze at the top. If you're not feeling, you're not doing it. All right, keep breathing. Stick with me. Almost there. Strong breaths. Kick it out and squat. Nice job. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's squat down. Exhaling, straighten your legs, fold forward. Breathe in, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Come forward to your toes, lower halfway. Push it back up and halfway down. You got 3 more. Beautiful job. Work those arms. And last one, halfway. Push back up, and then you can lower halfway down. Pull forward and through to up dog. Exhale, slow down, downward facing dog. Strong breath in, stretch that right leg back. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Again, you can stay here, or maybe that foot drops down behind you. Lift your hips, open your heart. Lift, lift, lift those hips. Exhale, turn it down. Inhale, right leg stretches back. Long line of energy from fingertips to toes. Exhaling, step forward. Press into both feet, scissoring up those legs. Inhale, high lunge. Take a breath. Exhaling, straighten your front leg, bringing those fingertips down. Draw the hip back, look forward, lengthen your heart forward. And maybe you fold over the hip crease, maybe your toes come up. Take a couple breaths. And exhaling, bend the knee. Inhale, fingertips sweep for the sky. Exhaling, clasp hands behind your back. Draw knuckles down, heart opens, shoulders clench back. Exhale, fold it halfway. Powering yourself up like you're about to run the biggest race of your life. Look forward, squeeze those inner thighs, draw the foot forward and up. Warrior 3, take a breath. Exhale, release. Turn it down, standing splits, heel to sky, lengthen. Step back, plank pose. Take a breath here, lower to your forearms, forearm plank. Inhale, and come forward, pressing that chest forward. Rock it back. Beautiful job. Inhale forward. Exhale back. So those body saws. Beautiful job. Just think we only got one more flow after this and then we're finished. Well, then we got a few stretches and then we're finished. Keep breathing. Almost there. You got it. 5 more seconds. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring yourself up, plank pose, optional push-ups, or downward facing dog. Breathe it in. Let it out. Inhale, rise to your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float to the top of the mat. Breathe in, lift halfway, lengthen the heart forward. Exhale, fold, release. Inhale, fingertips to sky. Exhale, drag hands through heart, grounding at your center. Deep inhale, draw your left knee into your chest. On your exhale, cross the left ankle over your right thigh, and then bend the right knee, sit back. So you're digging into that right heel, pressing your left ankle down, and then I want you to think sit bones to the back of the mat, heart forward. Maybe fingertips crawl to the ground, maybe not today. Maybe you just try to find a little balance here. Take a few breaths, slow down. And slowly pull that knee back up. Exhaling, step it down. Breathe here. Let's go second side. Right knee lifts. Exhale, cross right ankle over left thigh. Sit back. Press that ankle down. Spread the toes. Sit bones back. I really want you to squeeze your glutes here and send them back because we don't want any back injuries today. Take a couple breaths. And slowly pull it up. Exhaling, step the foot down, hands to heart. Breathe in. Sigh it out. All right, we have one last set of standing postures of a lot of work today. We can do this. Inhale, fingertips to sky. Exhale, fold forward, let it go. Breathe in, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhaling, plant your palms. Step back, plank pose. Come forward to your toes, lower halfway. We're going to go 5 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower halfway. Pull forward and through. Up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. And out. Last time, mountain climbers, slide yourself forward. Draw one knee to opposite arm. Breathe here. And we're going to switch. You got 30 seconds, mountain climbers. You got this. Deep breaths. We're in our finishing home stretches. You should be more up. You should feel like you're ready to go still. Nice job. Almost there. Last 10 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. And out. Inhaling, left leg reaches for the sky. Exhale, draw knee to upper arm, so upper tricep. Inhale through center, find length. Exhaling, step forward. Pivot your back heel flat. Breathe in, warrior 2, fingertips reach. Take a strong breath here. Drop your shoulders away from the ears. Squeeze your inner thighs. Find a moment. And slowly turn your back foot towards the back of the mat. Sink down deep into a goddess squat. I want you to wrap your tailbone underneath you. Keep your chest lifted. So you can bring hands to heart or wherever they feel comfortable. And then we're going to come up and squat deep. Back down, all right? Come up, squat deep. We got 30 seconds of those. Up, squat deep. Keep breathing. Oh. This is our last little round. Well, we got our second side after this, but then it's our last round. Whew. All right. Let's keep going. Stick with me. Squat even deeper if you can, and we're going to go for 5. Try to get a few more in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squat deep. Turn your back foot forward. Breathe in. Warrior 2. Fingertips reach. Exhaling, straighten your front leg. Pull the front hip back. Bring fingertips to earth or shin. Inhale, right fingertips to sky. Take a strong breath here, Trikonasana. Exhaling, soften your front knee. Squeeze your inner thighs to drag your back foot forward and up for half moon. Dig that heel back. Inhale, right hand to sky. Take a breath. Exhale, turn it down. Standing splits, leg grows long. Step back, plank pose. Take a strong breath in plank. We're going to come forward to the toes. And we got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Not optional this time. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's finish strong. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, right leg reaches back. Exhaling, pull the knee to the right upper arm, squeeze. Inhale, reach the foot back. Exhaling, step forward. Pivot your back heel flat. Breathe in. Virabhadrasana 2, fingertips reach. Take a strong breath here. Drop those shoulders down. Exhaling, turn your back foot towards the back of the mat. Sink the hips, lift your chest. Breathe in and out. Let's lift up and squat it down. All right, we got 30 seconds of sumo or goddess squats, whatever you want to call them today. Try to sink nice and deep. Curl that tailbone underneath you. Keep your chest lifted. Maybe feel the burn, but don't make too much of it, right? Don't attach any emotions to it. Maybe just think, oh, I'm doing good. The burn is good. It means nothing more than your muscles are just working. All right, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sink down. Turn your back foot forward. Press into the outer edge of the foot. Inhale, warrior 2. Fingertips reach. Exhaling, straighten your front leg. Draw the hip back. Bring fingers to earth or shin. Inhale, left hand to sky. Take a breath. Exhale, soften your front knee. Squeeze your inner thighs to drag your back foot forward and up, half moon. Take a breath here. Kick that heel back. Open heart up to the left side. Deep inhale. Exhaling. Whew, don't fall. Turn the chest down. Standing split, heel to sky. Lengthen. And step back, plank pose. Last round of push-ups. This is our last push. Come forward to your toes. Lower halfway. We're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull forward and through, up dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Let's breathe it in. Let it out. Inhaling, rise to your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, come through all the way to your backs. Woo! If you're used to my HIIT yoga flows, we skipped cardio today, which is okay. It's running short of time. We'll have to get it in next time, right? All right, let's lay our shoulders down. Press that spine towards the earth. And take a breath in. Let it out. If you haven't yet, bring your feet in, plant them on the earth. And then take one more breath in. On your exhale, flatten your spine towards the ground. Start to lift your hips and ribs up, just like we did at the beginning of the class. This time, really digging into the heels, squeeze your inner thighs and lift those hips. If you have space for it, clasp your hands behind your back. Just keep lifting the hips up nice and high. Take a couple breaths here. And exhale, release. Sway the knees. I'm going to cue Urdhva Dhanurasana, or full wheel pose. If that's not in your practice yet, just take that same bridge again, okay? Take a deep inhale. On your exhale, flatten your whole spine towards the earth. Like press it really deeply. And then slowly lift hips, ribs up. If you have space for it, bring your hands beside your head, elbows pointing towards the ceiling. Squeeze your inner thighs, and then lift your chest up. Oof. Press palms down. Press feet down. Take a couple breaths. Oh yeah. And exhale, drop it down. Lower shoulders. If you're in bridge, lower hips. Sway the knees. Pull your knees into your chest. Give them a nice warm squeeze. Rock yourself forward and back. Coming all the way up to a tabletop pose position. Take a deep breath in, table. Sigh it out, exhale. And then curl toes under, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Let's take a deep breath in down dog. Side out, exhale. Inhaling, stretch your left leg back. Exhale, step around your left hand. Dial the toes out slightly and then just reach your chest forward. Take a deep breath here. On your exhale, drop your back knee. So keep stretching that chest forward. Bring your right palm to the earth and then just start to press that left knee out. So you might just stay here, okay? This is totally reasonable. If you're someone with a little more flexibility, a little more space, you can either drop down to your forearm and do that same thing, or bend your back knee, reach back with your hand for a bind, or both. Keep drawing that foot in if you have the bind, and then open your chest up towards the ceiling. Take a few breaths. And exhaling, release. Plant your palms, draw the knee in, step back, downward facing dog. Second side, inhale that right leg up. Exhale around your right hand. Dial the toes out and then crawl the chest forward. Take a breath. Drop your back knee and then open that right knee up. You can lightly press into it, opening it up. If you have space for it, reach back with your right hand for a bind. Take a few breaths. This side's tighter for me, so if it feels different, just notice. Don't make it mean anything more than that. It's just different. And exhale, release. Plant your palms, step back, downward facing dog. Take a breath in, sigh it out, and crawl yourself forward to a seat. Bring your feet together, and then resist the urge to pull them in, okay? Let your feet come out a little bit longer. Scoop your flesh out from underneath your sit bones. So if you already feel tight right here and you're someone that's way back here having a hard time, I want you to take your pillow and or block and place it underneath your hips. Okay, I'll demonstrate. And then take a breath. Fold over your hip creases forward. And grab a hold of the feet to just draw yourself down lightly, but be careful not to yank. Let your neck drop. Let yourself settle in. Take a few more breaths here. Softening into it. And slowly pull your chest back up. Release. You can keep that pillow underneath you. And bring your feet out wide. Just a couple more stretches today. Scoop that flesh out from underneath your tailbone again. Sit your spine up tall. Deep inhale. Exhale, fold over the hip creases forward. Drop your neck, crawl your fingertips forward. Take a few breaths here. Let's take 2 more breaths, folding into it. Slowly lift yourself up. Lay all the way down into your back. Bring your feet down, planting on the earth again. Lift your hips up and take them off to your left side. Pull your knees in and let them fall off to your right. You can open your arms up, maybe gaze off that left shoulder. Just take a couple breaths. Slowly bring it back through center, hips to the right side. Draw the knees in, let them fall to your left. Open the arms up, gaze off that right shoulder, take a few breaths. And slowly pull the knees in, give them a nice warm squeeze. You can stretch one leg out, stretch both legs out. Let's just take maybe 30 seconds of Shavasana. If you want to go more, please do. Otherwise, let's just relax our arms along our sides. Take a moment of stillness. If you'd like to stay in Shavasana, please feel free. Otherwise, start to deepen your breath again. Inhale your arms up over the head. Take a nice long stretch, like a big morning stretch. And exhale, draw the knees in. Give yourself a nice warm squeeze one last time. Thank your body. Thank everything it does, everything it did today. And roll off to whichever side for a moment, using your arm as a pillow. Slowly pushing yourself up, coming to a meet me in a seat. Place your hands at your heart, thumbs plugging at the sternum. Let's take one last collective breath in through the nose. Out the mouth, exhale. Thank you for joining me today, for sharing this practice. I hope you got a nice sweat and you feel good today. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you like this practice. Please like and subscribe, comment how you enjoyed the video. As a reminder, I do have home workout programs, which I will link below. So if you're looking for a program that can keep you on a good schedule and give you a nice workout 5 days a week, I have one for that. I also have a HIIT program and a core program. So please check those out if you're interested. Other than that, I appreciate all your support, and I will see you for the next video.